There we are. We made it.
Just in time, too. How's your day going?
I'm good this morning.
Really?
I'm a little sleepy, but I'm not bad. It's going to be a good day. It's a little foggy out, though. I wandered in and I was like, man, look at this fog. It's like pea soup out there, huh?
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
You betcha.
It's been the weirdest weather for the fair ever.
I know. It's been a weird July. So
I feel like sales on drinks have to be way down, like lemonade even.
yeah,
The lemonade is not as good when it's not as hot.
exactly. Doesn't hit the same.
Doesn't. It's still good, though.
Of course. I went and got disappointing, overpriced lemonade that wasn't that good. That was
What
still
cup
good.
did you get? Size cup?
I think like a 24 ounce.
Oh, you got the small one. It's
Yeah.
a 32.
Yeah.
We looked into it.
There you
Because, did you bring your own cup?
go. I couldn't find it. I
Bro.
thought I had it.
Bro,
Couldn't
bro,
find
you
it.
should have hit me up.
I should have. I saw you on Tuesday even. That's the day I went.
Yeah. So, we went and did some research on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Deep stuff.
Yeah.
For the 100-ounce jug,
Mm-hmm.
it costs $12 to get a refill.
Okay.
For the middle size, which I have no idea how big it is,
Sure.
but maybe 60 ounces,
Give or take. Yeah.
$8.
Okay.
And for the 32 ounce that you got,
Mm-hmm.
it's $6 for a refill.
It's not worth it.
Go buy the
Go get
100-ounce
the big
jug.
one and just chug
pay,
it down.
Pay the money. That first time is going to be like $30.
Yeah. But you get that refilled 3-4 times.
Yeah, and you can get it year after year.
Exactly. Because they
We-
keep coming back.
We bring it back every year,
And they ain't said nothing.
and we get it for $12 on that refill.
Oh, good job. I love it. That's how you do it, my guy.
Yeah.
You know where my...
Is that illegal? Is that wrong? Is that not what's intended?
Definitely not illegal.
Well,
It
yes.
might be slightly frowned upon, but...
Really? See, I'm confessing right now. I didn't even realize I was confessing something bad. I thought that was just part of the game.
I mean, it is part of the game. I think they have to know that it's open to that. I know you're not
Okay.
alone on that. I know other people that do it too. You're
Epic.
fine. I was gonna do it if I could find my jug, but I couldn't from last year.
That's epic.
You know, where is your favorite lemonade at the fair from?
Well, I'll say this: we refilled it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it sound like terrible people. We refilled it twice, but the east entrance, best one. It was better than the one that's inside it next to the grandstand,
Mm-hmm.
which is the same group,
vendor or whatever.
but they just did it better at the east entrance.
They made it a little better, shook it up
Yeah,
a
it
little
was a
more.
little better sugar.
You know where I think has the best lemonade for the best price? However, it's not refillable. It's Tubby's.
Oh, you're just a homeboy.
I am, but my old favorite one was always the one next to the KX building back in the day. I always loved to get the lemonade from there, but it's like a different place now. So I tried out. I always got to try out different lemonades. That's my favorite thing at the fair. So when we were there on Tuesday, walking around trying out a few different places, and the one that really stuck out in price and quality was Tubby's.
Mm-hmm.
And
How much was it?
$3.50.
Oh, that is a good deal.
Yeah.
Do you know what stinks?
What's
Do you know
that?
what actually stinks? I don't know how to read.
Oh,
Because we went to the fair. They had this huge sign. I missed the sign.
what did it say?
Went into the fair, had a good time, came out, was standing around waiting on someone. And I look at the sign. I'm like, today was Pepsi Day.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until I got there. I was like, oh, I should have brought.
Well, they had a vending machine right outside the gate. You could get a pop for $3. and then you'd save $3, and you'd also go into the fair with a drink already.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't thinking. I screwed
Me either.
up. One other thing that I was surprised by that I guess was known, but I didn't look into or I didn't see it. They closed an entrance to the fair this year. And it's the one I always use.
Oh, that's epic.
So there's the southmost entrance is like the main one, which is kind of across from the hotel and the Capri Bar. And then there's another southern entrance that's on the southernmost end of the parking lot to the east side there, because they always had the northern one. They kind of had a central one for the vendors, and then they had a southern one. I always went to that southern entrance, and well, we were pulling up on Tuesday and went to the south side of that parking lot, and all of a sudden it was getting pretty open, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be golden. We're going to have like a second, third row. We're going to be able to pull right out. Yeah, no.
Nope.
Had to walk
There was a reason why you could get that spot.
Exactly. It was too good to be true.
All right.
Had to walk up north.
You had food at the fair?
I did.
Let's break it down. We said what we were looking forward to on Tuesday. We went to the fair. Now we're back. What was actually good?
The pickle pizza was good.
No way.
I went and got it.
Let's see. So
it was overpriced, I'll say that. But it was
$9 for a slice. We're.
How do you know that? Did you get it?
I'm about to tell you a story here, buddy. Sit back and listen. It's a tough skill.
You should know.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm the interrupting pro. Don't even try, man. I'm good at it. So we're already got food, still a little bit hungry. So we're like, all right, what's something that can be shared? And then I'm like, oh, there's a pizza place. That sounds all right. And then I'm like, oh, this is the place that they're talking about. I'm not getting a piece, but you can. I told my wife you can. She likes pickles. My boy had the line of the day on that. The dude some days he's just has a way with words, and I can't even remember exactly what he said, but he's like, it's not bad, but just something's not right about it.
Did you try it?
I definitely did not try it.
Shut
There's
up.
no way I'm trying that.
It's good.
It's the same price as like a pepperoni slice.
Yeah, exactly. So get the pickle.
So get the pepperoni.
You know what pepperoni's like.
It's good.
Exactly.
I know what pickles are like. It's not good.
On the pizza, it's good.
Dude, the pickles are not bad cold.
Yeah, they are.
Warm pickles, that's wrong.
I don't think they're warm. They're kind of like a lukewarm.
Well, that's not good if they're not warm.
Well, they might be
because that means the whole pizza's cold.
No, it was hot. I don't remember. They were good. It wasn't.
No, there's no way that you're gay.
Kate, what was your top? Well, I have another one too. But what was your top food?
Oh, I bombed the food though. I bombed it. We got split a Philly cheesesteak with somebody. It was all right. Didn't get it from the Philly cheesesteak place. Got it from a different place. It showed. Split a sausage dog with somebody. Didn't get it from the actual place. It was all right. But probably the favorite food that we're talking about, that's semi-real food, is that I had was the potato on a stick.
Oh, I've had that before.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it was.
It's good.
But
I mean, it's not like phenomenal good, but it's good.
It's good. Yeah, no, it's by the time you get to the end, it's like, all right.
That's a lot. But I mean, I shared it with people.
Okay.
I went with a small group, and so we were able to share stuff.
There you go.
So it's the best way to do fair food.
It's true. I was with a buddy of mine. It wouldn't have looked right if we were sharing food. I have a couple other ones. One that was really good. That it shouldn't be shocking, but it was good regardless. It was the mac and cheese from this one stand that has like mac and cheese, like I think Polish sausage and something else, and it's right next to like the taco in a bag place. And we were walking through, and I just quickly went and grabbed some mac and cheese, and that stuff slapped. It was good.
Nice.
And my favorite dessert thing I went to this, what was it, cobbler in a cup stand it was called.
Oh, I wanted to go to that place.
I went there, but I didn't get it in a cup. I got it blended. So it's like, but I didn't get the peach cobbler. I got the apple. So it's like an apple pie milkshake.
That's an interesting deal there.
It was amazing.
But isn't it chunky?
A little bit, but you just eat it.
That I might not be able to take that, man.
It was so good.
That looked good though. It was like an ice cream cone except it was cobbler.
Yes, it was delicious.
Yeah, pretty legit. Let us know what you like about the fair. What food are you digging at the fair this year? Good morning, Mary.
I had something else. What was it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
Please do.
Because we got the pizza, and we walked around, got the Tubby's lemonade. I got a couple lemonades.
We got mini donuts.
Did
Those
you?
are good.
You have to always get the mini donuts.
Did you?
I didn't.
Okay, so you don't have to
I'm
always.
planning on it tonight when I
Oh,
go.
you're going back. Did you get the season pass?
No, because I'm only going 2 days.
Oh, so you're gonna save that $1,
Of course.
even though you might want like just a snack on Saturday.
I'm not going to go out there Saturday after I get off work at like 5 in the afternoon. It's going to be stupid busy.
What a guy. So, anyways, I got that, and I also got the ice cream cone with where it was the edges are just dripped with flavor.
Ooh.
Honestly, it wasn't as creamy, but I'm like, it wasn't hot enough.
There was one ice cream place that had, what was it? It was like blueberry crunch and strawberry crunch ice cream. I didn't get it, but I saw it and I was like, that looks amazing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's like the big blue ice cream truck down on the southern end of the main food court thing. Oh, it looked good, but I didn't get it.
Quesadilla Junction. That sounds good.
I heard that place is good.
That sounds good.
They have all kinds of stuff there.
There's also new mini blueberry donuts people are raving about if you guys want to try that.
I like blueberries.
So I think we got the donuts from that place. We just didn't go for the blueberry donut. And that blueberry donut place they don't have the old place that has the flavored ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's the blueberry donut place. That place, their location, it looks sweet. Well, no pun intended, but they do it right, man. Uh-huh. It's a whole new wave.
They got on at that point.
Your dad's saying that he needs some mini donuts tonight, so it sounds like you have a little task there, buddy.
We'll see what happens, Pops.
But
if you come out, we'll do it. We'll get them for sure then.
All right, so fair, good time, always a good
I have
time.
one more fair story.
Okay, go ahead, go for it.
And so on Tuesday, I went and stopped by friends of the show booth K-Hits 106, their little booth out there, and
we already know where this is going.
yes, the legend Tom Schrader was there. So I walk up, I'm introduced
Hey,
myself.
Tom.
Yeah, I could never bring myself to ask him that. But he remembered us. He was on the show, so he invited me on to the radio.
Hey.
Yeah, and I sit down and immediately guess what happens.
Well, I could guess, and I'd be right on.
We have audio issues.
Audio issues. Go, Kyler.
So I sit down, and because he was like, we're going to go in like 30, 40 seconds. He's like, oh, well, actually, we got to wait for one more song here. Oh, that's fine. It was a quick hit kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that next song's starting to wrap up, and he's like, because they're broadcasting live too. So he's like, turn that speaker down so we don't get feedback. And I did. And then
he let you touch the soundboard?
No, it wasn't the sound. It was just the mic on the external speaker.
Yeah,
yes.
that was just enough. That was just enough.
So I turn it down, and then he's trying to, he's listening in his headphones, trying to get a feed. And all of a sudden, after that song
Kyler
ended,
touched something.
I know. And now he can't hear anything.
Yeah.
And he's trying to figure it out. And all of a sudden, he realizes they had dead air on the radio for like 30, 45 seconds.
Uh-oh.
So we had to do another song.
Kyler.
So finally, after like 2.5 songs and audio glitches, I got to do a quick hit on there.
Way to go, bro. You and your audio issues. It's just walking audio issues. It's crazy.
Literally, this goes back like 5-6 years to playing like video games with friends and stuff. It's iconic for me at this point.
Yeah, you got to get a t-shirt. All right, we got bigger things to talk about than that.
fair.
Although, hey, that being said, the fair better never leave MInot.
Never, please.
Please never leave MInot. You other cities that want the fair in North Dakota, go away. It's ours. Do not touch it.
I will never go to the state fair if it leaves MInot.
I can't say never.
I guess I can't say. I will not plan to attend the fair. If
Most
it leaves
likely.
Minot.
But I could see me one year being like, you know what? Let's go to the fair.
And drive all the way.
And drive all the way. And be miserable on the way back.
Yeah.
But I could see that happening.
That's fair.
Sometimes things go away. Sound better in my mind than in reality. All right. So
where do you want to start? What news are we going to start with?
Lead the way, man. What's your favorite topic here?
Oh man, I wasn't ready to lead the way. Let's see. Let's
All right,
start at the top.
Okay, let's go.
We got some MInot drama that came to light. We heard some rumors sprinkled around about this a couple weeks ago, and couldn't really fully confirm anything, but we'd heard it coming from enough different places it had to be at least remotely true. And looks like there was some misuse of funds by the former club president of the Surrey Valley Bowmen's Association.
Want.
And
who's that being reported by?
That originally the big one came out from KX News, I saw. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So KX News reporting approximately $160,000 unaccounted from the club's bank account. And former president of the Surrey Valley Bowmen Dallas Rice admitted to misuse of those funds. Did they get it paid back?
It sounds like it's being paid back. So the club isn't going to pursue charges. However, that doesn't mean criminal charges could still be pursued from the.
My understanding when it comes to stuff like that you don't have to be the one that's the victim in order to pursue charges on that.
Yeah, that can come from the district attorney, or I think even possibly, depending on what it leads to, federal charges as well.
And that's a lot of money. That'll get a lot of attention.
Yes, and of course, if anyone by chance doesn't know, Dallas Rice, of course, the husband of Nicole Rice, who was in the headlines earlier this year, and really interesting stuff. And I think it kind of, one big question after all of the fallout of everything from the trial earlier that she was a part of, people were wondering why they didn't, move out of the state or move out of town at least. And well, in hindsight, this could have been one of those reasons.
This could have been one of those reasons. Yeah, there's some unfinished business there. But hopefully, well, first off, it sounds like the victim discharge value, they're going to be taken care of. Mm-hmm. And then second thing, we'll be following along to see if charges do actually come. That investigation was initiated on July 18th. And so I'm sure it'll be a week or two before we hear many updates on that. Mm-hmm. Crazy stuff, though. I know that people enjoy jumping on the bandwagon of mocking that meme city was alive.
It came to light, and you started seeing some stuff bubbling to the surface like a week ago, but nothing was going to ever really come to the light for sure until they had this meeting on this past Tuesday. And yeah, now if you go look on some of the boards around or some of the comment sections, you'll find a lot of stuff going around about this.
For sure. Crazy stuff. I just realized that you have headphones on. I don't, and I want to be cool like you.
Yeah, I thought you said we were wearing them today.
That's what I said, but sometimes.
Well, because we have a video we're going to play for you guys in a little bit here.
We do.
But first, any final thoughts on that?
No, I don't have any final thoughts. That's just a terrible deal. It's sad. Yeah.
Crazy who all's involved in it. Just coincidental.
Well, it is. It's not coincidental. It's probably all tied together. Not directly. Sometimes you just get caught up in a bad situation in life, and
it
when
compounds.
You come to your senses, you realize how foolish you were or whatever.
I think we've all been there to a certain degree, maybe not to this extent.
Not to that extent. Sad deal.
It's unfortunate all around.
It is.
Another unfortunate situation that happened, I think it was just yesterday. There was a big fire at a fertilizer storage facility out by Deering. Yeah,
that was a massive fire. Seen some videos if you want to go to the Bakken oil field. Failed the day or something like that. They have some pretty good videos there of what happened out there. Massive, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty much by the time they responded, it was burning effectively out of control. They contained it so within the boundaries, so the fire didn't spread or anything, but they had to just let it burn out at that point.
I mean, fertilizer plant, it's kind of, they have a little bit of fuel to keep it going there, so really bad place for a fire. Started around 6 a.m. on Wednesday, causing the roof to collapse and the building to become a total loss.
A lot of storage.
Could you imagine waking up to that?
Oh, that would be a complete, just a bombshell I would not be ready for. Waking up in a nightmare, pretty much.
Because some are saying that felt to hear as far as 3 blocks away.
Oh my Lord! At least no one was hurt from it. That's a big plus.
Right.
Could have been terrible if that would have spread anywhere. But thankfully planting season is gone, so a lot of fertilizing isn't as necessary as it would have been a month or two ago. Obviously, there's still stuff that would be happening at this point, but it's not as. Come next year, I think, depending on how the rebuild process of this goes, you'll start seeing more of a local impact of it, if you'll see anything other than the dollar loss that is going to happen initially. But yeah, it's something far too soon to be able to tell what actually caused it at this point. I assume there'll be some kind of investigation into it.
Yeah.
But at this point, nothing really known yet. But again, key things didn't spread. No one was hurt. They got it put out in a relatively timely manner, and yeah, we'll see how that goes into the future.
That we will. All right. Well, let's. We want to talk about MInot construction, but before we talk about MInot construction, that's going to be a huge topic for today. Yeah. We're going to spend some time on that. There's a lot of construction going on at MInot.
There is.
We have some opinions. We're going to jump to something that's being labeled as the $740,000 question, because if one thing that North Dakota has, it is questions.
This is a thing. And it sounds like there's an issue coming to rise with the indirectly the Commerce Department and where this loan or grant was handed out and why it was handed out.
And so we're going to go and play you a 3-minute clip, and then we'll talk about that going into the break.
Making movies is hard, especially in North Dakota. Not many movies are made here.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the movie Fargo and the popular TV series of the same name were not filmed anywhere near the actual town of Fargo, primarily because the state lacks two things that surrounding states provide: infrastructure and tax incentives. North Dakota doesn't have a state film office or state film commission, but somehow the North Dakota Department of Commerce found $740,000 for just one film company. But how did this happen? And why is it so hard for the state government to talk about it? In 2017, ND Commerce paid the brand new film company, Canonical Productions, $40,000 for stock footage. 4 years later, in 2021, ND Commerce paid the same company, Canonical Productions, $100,000 through a new grant called the 2021 Motion Picture Production and Recruitment Grant. Then in 2023, ND Commerce paid Canonical Productions $600,000 through the 2023 Motion Picture Production and Recruitment Grant. This is pretty wild, especially compared to our neighboring states. Compared to Montana, in 2024, the Montana Department of Commerce awarded $2.6 million in grant funding to 67 different film and TV projects. In Minnesota, they have a film tax credit program that has awarded over $6 million to 15 different film and TV projects since 2022. But here in North Dakota, ND Commerce has awarded more than $700,000 to the same film company to produce 3 completely different feature-length films. And all that Canonical Productions had to do to apply was submit a less than 2-page letter with none of the requirements of similar film grant programs. No script, no budget, no timeline, not even a physical address was needed. I'm Matt Fern. I'm a filmmaker from Bismarck, North Dakota. Since 2023, myself and over 24 filmmakers from across the state have been trying to answer this $740,000 question. How did one company legally receive at least $740,000 with very little to show for it?
So it's a deal where the topic of what they're talking about, films and all that, care less about. But it's the idea that we got this grant money that feels like it's almost set aside for somebody right away. And this was a deal when the application opened the last time because it was a larger grant. Canonical Films had already received previous ones, and then they had a very, very short window to get it where you could get your application submitted. So it's like they follow all the rules to make it technically legal. Yeah. As they said, they legally received $740,000. It's not a question of is it legal.
Of that.
The question is there some backdoor channel going on where it's basically already pinpointed for this one company and nobody else has a chance for it?
And that's a question or line of questioning that we've seen come up time and time again with multiple different agencies in the North Dakota state government, whether it be the Commerce Department, the North Dakota Development Fund, the flight grants that the NDIC hands out. It raises a load of questions on how equitable some of these application processes are. I can tell you for a fact, if they give me 25 grand, I'll go out and make the 2 best MInot documentaries you've ever seen. Don't know.
25 grand. That's all you need. There's no way, dude.
That's an arbitrary number. That's me. I'll take a month off of work. I'll do it and knock it out.
Yeah.
That's all it takes for me. I don't know. I'm a cheap date, man. Give me a month off of work. I'll go make a flood documentary for real.
Kyler, you're great.
Just saying, please. But no, for real, it's a question. It raises more questions. And another thing that comes to the surface time and time again is ethics. Are there something that's going on ethically questionable at this point? And again, another big issue that kind of comes to light in this is an email that was between then Commerce Commissioner Josh Teagan, who we've talked about quite a bit in past instances on the show, and one of the gentlemen from the company, and it expressed understanding that the funding was allegedly specifically for Canticle, and it surfaced only after a public records request that was prompted.
Yeah.
And so that's it. It raises questions. I mean,
classic.
I don't like to see stuff like this happen.
I'm tired. It's not that I don't like it. I'm tired of seeing stuff like this happen.
Because it's consistent. We've been doing this a year and a half, and how many times has something like this popped up for us?
More than it should.
Yes. Like 4 or 5 times is too much in that time span. I mean, I just don't want to see this happen. And again, I think this is something that could be awesome for North Dakota. Could you imagine some of the winter sets we'd have available here that nowhere else could do outside of like Alaska?
Right. Actually, if your cameras worked.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You and doing all those documentary films that you've done, I'm sure you would understand how frustrating it is.
It's all in here, yes. None of that's been put into practice yet. So,
but we are working on setting up a interview with Matt Fern to kind of talk about this more in depth, get a better grasp and how this actually affects people that are in industry. But yeah, there's another road you could go down, because
there is going to be an ethics commission investigation into it.
There already was one.
There was, yes, exactly.
And it was basically, there's nothing that can come of it. Like, yeah, maybe the window was too short, but they go and they check all the boxes off. But then you also,
it's technically, they do what they need to do.
Well, it's like he said in the intro there, that's not how other grants work. But but if you set your grant up, well, we don't care where your address is. We don't care. It's a deal where the legislature needs to get involved and be like, no, if you guys are going to give out this money, we're requiring you guys to have all this stuff. There needs to be better oversight.
Well, clearly addresses, holding the lease on the facility you claim to work out of, those things apparently don't matter.
That's all stuff that you ran into. That's all stuff that you ran into with your not with your, but when you were researching stuff for the I can't even think of the name.
Typically,
Dunseith, there we go.
The Dunseith debacle. I mean, we've seen this stuff pop up time and time again, especially with former Commissioner Teagan and the North Dakota Development Fund, which doesn't directly influence this, but they have a hand in it all. And because you're developing commerce with this, I mean, you're making business happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think the reason why I can't think is I have headphones on, squeezing my brain.
That's it. I
think that's it.
I don't know. I can't wait to talk with Matt about it, to try and figure out a little bit more. I did see that they did finally release a trailer for one of the films that was going to be coming out.
Canticle?
Yep.
Canticle felt some pressure.
Yep. So there is
it'll be interesting when it comes out, see how people in the industry think it,
I will
how good it is.
withhold judgment until I see the movie itself.
That is your choice. That is your choice, buddy. So as far as the $750,000 question, $740,000 question, excuse me, you can go and just search that on YouTube. You can go to the Google, or you can go to the YouTube, and you can just search the $740,000 question, or you can go at Film North Dakota. That is the actual YouTube channel. They have episode 1 out. They're going to be releasing episode 2 on the 25th, which is actually tomorrow, and they'll be releasing episode 3 on August 1. So those are all things you can take a look at.
Be sure to check it out. Be sure to keep an eye out here. And also, I know a good friend of the show as well, Dustin Gawarlow. He had done some digging into this as well. He has a good article out on it as well at watchdog.nd.substack, I believe.
Yep. Dustin G always got some good stuff going on.
Always gets a good dive into some things up there. And yeah, this is another one of those things that, again, it technically follows everything to the T, but it just feels like it's ethically murky, to say the least.
North Dakota problems right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a 60-second break. We're going to be back. We're going to talk about MInot's favorite topic.
Road construction.
In the demanding world of oil and gas, precision, safety, and efficiency are non-negotiable. Unmanned operator drone services revolutionizes how you monitor, inspect, and manage your operations. With cutting-edge technology and expert operators, we deliver real-time data, detailed reports, and actionable insights for our valuable clients. Why risk the safety of your team or waste precious time? Our drones access even the most challenging areas with ease, reducing downtime and enhancing safety across your sites. We take the guesswork out of your projects by offering LiDAR, mapping, and inspection services so that your projects stay safe, on budget, and on time. Unmanned Operator Drone Services, where technology meets safety, precision, and efficiency. Contact us today to elevate your operations. Yes.
We're back.
Oh, I was reading a good comment that we got from Theater and Stream, a film podcast. Good, we've had them comment good plenty times before. Good friend of the show. The issue is how much easier it is for in the industry to fake it. Even the Canonical Hazel movie that is coming out, they faked the whole Blizzard scene in the old Kmart in Bismarck, apparently.
Nice.
So, I mean, and that's a great point, though. It is a lot easier for these things to be done on sets rather than out in the actual elements.
Well, yes.
Lo and behold. Because,
Well,
like
if you...
camera's freezing.
I think it was either in our clip or it's further along that how the Fargo, you guys know more about that than I do.
You betcha.
Okay.
For sure.
Wasn't even really shot in Fargo.
Oh, no. It was all down in the Twin Cities and up in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, and some of it they had when they were filming in the winter.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was off in the distance. They had to spray snow over the set so you could pretend it was still wintertime.
Are you done yet? Do we need to go to another break?
No, it's time. We can move on.
Okay.
Before we
Sweet.
do, I have a quick little thing that I found within a day or two ago. There's a new Facebook page on MInot that I got invited to that I think is pretty cool. It's called MInot Busted
Boomer.
and Banned Caught on Camera. So from what there's only like 3 or 4 posts. It's pretty much a Facebook page where you post videos of people stealing stuff.
How is MInot this bored?
It's MInot, bro. I'm surprised this didn't happen in like the winter though.
We got so many dumb Facebook pages. All right. I mean, that one actually could be productive, I guess.
It's neat. I like the idea of it because what is it? What did they say? Bring awareness and safety to the community one post at a time.
One post at a time. Appreciate it, folks. Appreciate it. So there's a problem that we have in MInot, and it's a North Dakota problem, and that is in the summer we just decided to put out orange cones everywhere, create mazes. As a matter of fact, I was trying to get into my subdivision last night, and glad they're fixing potholes because I'd rather potholes fixed and suffer through that all winter. So overall, not upset. But, there's like 3 potholes on one road. So you're going to have to fix them all at one time. Yeah. So literally you got to go drive this side of the road, then cut across, get to the other side of the road so that way you can get around, and then cut back to your side. Just like, this is crazy, guys.
Literal, yeah, it's the corn maze at this point.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just going around orange cones. Yeah. Feel like a race car driver, but I'm in a truck and I'm afraid I'm going to not end up where I'm supposed to be.
My little car, it can't handle the potholes like my old vehicle used to.
Yeah.
It doesn't like those as much.
I'm sure you could probably get stuck in them.
Oh yeah, tearing stuff out from the bottom now.
He has to get out, pick up his car, get over the pile. It's a problem.
Sit on the back so it'll angle itself.
Yeah.
Leverage, there we go, the right word. But no, construction is all over the place. And one big one that I think we're going to start with, it's the Highway 252 and Highway 83 bypass that's been closed for like 2 months now.
If you don't think you know which one this is, you know which one this is.
Yes.
It affects everybody.
Yes, part of the right lane over the South Broadway Bridge is closed still. When you're going on South Broadway there past Marketplace, you're crossing that bridge over the bypass. The right lane's still closed off for part of it. Yeah. And that whole entrance onto it has been closed. And initially, back in May, when it was closed on May 16th, they said, according to the Central ND News, it was supposed to be reopened within 2 weeks. Well, it's been about 10.
We're going to show you the picture. This one.
That's it.
That road closed. So sad.
Yeah. So some rumors I've heard about why it's closed.
Are you really going to go down the rumor path?
Should I?
I don't know.
Should I go down the rumor path?
What's the rumor?
I've heard that there is some potential instability underneath it, and it needs to
instability or instability?
Instability. It's unstable. Yes.
It's unstable.
There we go.
With instability. It's unstable with instability.
Yes, something like that.
Interesting. So that's not great.
No.
So you definitely don't want to.
And that's a North Dakota DOT thing there too, because it's technically the ramp from a highway.
I guess we want to know that, but But we found that out.
We did find that out this morning.
It would feel like it's
doing some research.
not an NDDOT. I wonder what makes it NDDOT because it's highway.
Highway technically,
It's
I think,
technically highway.
and that's still South 80 or Highway 83 at that point.
Yep.
I mean, technically it's into Broadway, but it's on the southern edge. Where
Yeah, but that's still MInot.
yeah, I agree.
No, that part's MInot. I think it's just simply because it's an off ramp.
Yeah, you're right with that, I think. But no, now we're sitting here over 2 months later, and there still hasn't really been a lot of updates on the situation now.
If this isn't fixed before winter, that's gonna be a miserable winter.
Yeah, undoubtedly so.
Because then you have to take back roads on snowy days. Not a good look.
I can't. I'm going to struggle now with my new car.
Yeah.
I got a little car. I don't have an SUV anymore.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The whole construction thing, every year we're told that there's these plans, but honestly, I get more aggravated about the construction than I do the snow routes. You know how every year it's like, we're going to try out this new snow route. We think it's going to be more effective. We're going to get it off the streets faster and all this stuff. And people are always like, still not good enough. Okay. Yeah, probably not. Construction though, like this off ramp being shut down, it's almost worse than, it's probably the single worst outlet to be shut down since, and this is a hot take, but since the flood when Broadway had to be split in two.
Oh wow, that is a hot take, but I don't. That's good.
Because even if Broadway is shut down to a one lane, it's just miserable getting through. That's all it is. You can still get through.
Yeah.
But that, like, if you don't realize that that's shut off,
you have to go down to Shots pretty much to get where you need to go.
Huge inconvenience.
Yeah.
Like, that's terrible. And there's no warning. There's probably a detour sign that you don't even know why you're detouring.
Or if Broadway's busy and you're heading south and you're in the right hand lane.
Right. That's because there's a lot of angry drivers going to let you over. And you also don't get much warning on that either.
That's the thing. Yeah. I think around the intersection of marketplaces where you get the first road closed, and it's one more set of lights, and then the road closes for like the bridge pretty much, and then it opens up again. But now you're almost forcing yourself, if you're not going to get anyone to let you over into the left hand lane, you're going to have to turn right at marketplace now.
It's a thing. It's a problem. That one doesn't fall directly on the city of MInot, but
it inconveniences the city of MInot.
Yeah,
because who's the one that's probably hearing the most about it?
But what we've learned this summer is that the NDDOT does not care.
No.
They just don't care because of what they did in Bismarck. That's ridiculous.
Doesn't matter if it's us or in Bismarck.
That is ridiculous.
They're just winging their way through it right now.
They don't care.
And I think they kind of blamed the contractor for it, but I feel like that's an oversight thing.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
The only thing that they care about is whether or not that intersection by Shots, whether or not there was another gas station that would go in there, because they showed up for that.
Of course, yeah, that's true. That is true. And have you heard any updates on that? We can ever get something put in there?
Well, I think it's all approved. It's just not contractor stuff.
They just haven't started any building or anything there.
Yeah.
Another one thing though, from KCJB 910, they reported, and they did a little write up about a week or so ago on a lot of construction in MInot, that off ramp is due to emergency culvert repairs.
Well, it's not too much of an emergency.
Not 10 weeks in, no, clearly.
No, it's still an emergency because you can't drive on it, but
Yes.
they're not.
I think there's a vehicle, a work vehicle over there again.
Oh,
now,
neat.
So
Neat.
maybe something will happen.
It's a one-man job.
Yeah, clearly. Just prepare the whole off ramp by himself.
Yeah.
Should I try it? Do you think I could do it?
Well, you should do that and create a documentary about it.
I'll go get a truck full of dirt and I'll start piling it on, and we'll see.
Pile it on the road, yeah.
Yes, just put it on top.
Yeah, that should fix it.
Construction, engineering.
If
Clearly,
you see,
I'm not a professional.
If you see Kyler manning like the stop and slow sign at a construction site, don't trust it.
Well, I could be a sign guy. I could.
You'll get slow and you'll hit the pilot car. You'll be like, oh, we're good to go. There's the pilot car coming for you.
Good. They didn't tell me to keep having it on stop, so I think it must be good at this point. But no, I don't think my construction skills would be up to par with what's necessary to have reconstructed over at that point. And but we're sitting here, we're waiting. Hopefully something comes of it. Hopefully the DOT provides, because I mean, it'd be great if the city of MInot did, but again, it's not their issue, so I don't think we should expect an update from them.
Although it is the city of MInot, so it would have been nice.
Yeah.
But anyways,
even if they just an update saying that they have no new information and they're waiting on the DOT,
right?
like
Something
at this point.
So we can know who to be upset at. Ashley Lawson, you can totally tell whose DOT city. Sorry, my comment got moved during the winter with snow removal. It's a shame that the DOT and the city don't communicate the construction plans, so we don't have closures like this long term. Also, I think the city construction budget is increasing a substantial amount for this next year. I don't think we'll ever have a summer without some sort of construction. I'm realizing, and this is true.
And no, you have to expect that in MInot, North Dakota in general.
Well, it's not that, and I get that the maintenance has to be done, but what it feels like, and I understand that this isn't reality, okay, but sometimes what feels like blends into reality a little bit. It feels like
perception.
Major arteries in MInot every year, and sometimes the same major arteries every year are shut down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
and it feels like multiple of them get shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And there's always, and that's that you're right with that, but there's always a reason. There's always a specific thing that comes up, like the 3rd Street Bridge. I mean, it's a tough one. 2 summers in a row, but also there's a good reason for it.
Yes, but this is the problem. That's not my problem. That there's a good reason for it.
It's the fact that it's closed.
It gets closed and it gets reopened and it gets closed and it gets reopened and it's like what substantially deteriorated between last year and this year that we're like, no, we got to close it again. Like what's going on there?
Apparently, the bridge underneath the beam that supports I guess it would be the east end of the bridge is no longer.
It's crazy.
Supported the way it's supposed to be.
It's terrible.
So it's putting the pressure onto a different portion of that beam, and
that shouldn't, and it'd be too much pressure on that beam. So I get why it shut down. I don't disagree with that. It's just an interesting deal when
it's more of just a question to the universe. Why does this have to happen?
Yeah, but why do we go back and forth on it?
Yeah, no, that's
fair. That's what I'm saying.
Then,
why do we go back and forth on it?
Then we're seeing 16th Street, but again, there's big reconstruction thing going on there.
Yeah, there's always a reason.
It is, and I get it. And it's just because we understand it doesn't mean we have to like it all the time. But also, we want better roads, and we don't want potholes everywhere. And it's just such a tough dichotomy of it all. And
Lisa Olson, residents in MInot, had the opportunity to participate in a citizen satisfaction survey. Per those results, road repair rose to the top of the list, knowing that MInot City Council has allocated more dollars to repair to address the desires of the community.
They did. Last year, they increased it a bunch. This year, they were going to increase it. Preliminarily, they have an extra $1 million that they were going to put into it.
Basically, what they've done, what it sounds like they've done, is they've said, how much can staff handle? Mm-hmm. We'll put that much money towards it. Mm-hmm. So we don't hire outside people, but we do it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. So that's why you're seeing so much of it right now. And
yeah.
The money's getting put into it. The repairs are happening. It's that catch-22 of, to get it fixed, you have to be inconvenienced in the meantime. And it sucks, but I had to take a back road to get to my work. I had to go up and loop around behind the MInot the summer theater over there for MInot State. Yeah. I had to loop up that whole big hill over there. I couldn't take, because they had the frontage roads up on North Hill blocked off for 2.5 weeks. And I couldn't drive into work normally. So I had to go take the alleyway and get in there. But now we have nice new frontage roads. And I don't know. It's such a catch-22 situation. I don't know which way to fall on it all the time.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But
so
I like to see it happening.
Just get stuck behind the stop sign.
And at least one nice thing, we don't have a ton of 2-lane highways super near us where we have to deal with the pilot car stuff.
Right, yeah, that stuff's miserable.
I'll never forget. I've had to deal with it in North Dakota too. But this one time I was going to South Dakota to Rapid City. I was helping move someone.
Turns out it was not rapid at all.
No. I was driving a U-Haul truck and I was helping someone move down there, and he knew the area, but when we were sitting at a stop waiting for the pilot car to come get us, he ended up leaving his truck that was behind us, and he went and used the porta potty that was sitting there right as the pilot car came back. So we had to then follow the pilot car and couldn't wait for him. And now we're in different places.
It's 20 minutes different.
Yep, we're all mixed up. He sent me the address. I put it in the maps. Supposed to take me to a storage unit. Took me to a residential neighborhood up the side of a hill that I had to do
Was it the same town though?
It was still in Rapid City, but I had to do a 20-point turn just to get turned around.
Maybe that's on you.
It was 30-foot U-Haul truck, and it was a nightmare.
You should have went backwards all the way.
I should have just went down, but I wouldn't have trusted myself. It's on a hill, and I was not about to do that.
If you do that and then you slam on the brakes, sometimes you can get to flip.
That would have been a trip.
Yeah, it would have been a good time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no. I hear the feedback on that MInot wants it. My only complaint is probably a standard one that is probably invalid. Just feels like, honestly, my routes aren't that affected this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it just feels like that there's a lot of major arteries that all get shut down, and it feels like it's year over year.
Mm-hmm.
And some of that is flood stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the East Central Avenue stuff being closed down. A lot of that's because of the flood plan going in.
Right.
And it's part of the deal. Can't
Part of
take that back road between downtown and Lowe's behind the fairgrounds right
Yeah,
now.
it's a problem. I'm trying to get, but you also can't go down 3rd Street,
Nope.
which is kind of a good thing, because if you go down 3rd Street, you definitely want to go down that back road.
Yeah. So now it almost wipes out the northbound part of 3rd Street from downtown.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to loop, like there's no point in taking it unless you're going to like the courthouse.
Very interesting. That's what we got in construction.
I love it. We're still here. We're waiting. I'm ready to see it come to an end, but also that means when it starts coming to an end, that means summer's coming to an end, and I'm not ready for that yet. But we're almost in August, dude. It's crazy.
Harvest is coming.
You betcha. School starts soon, like a month away. Football season starts. Can't wait for that.
What else happens?
There's something coming up in August too, right?
We do this
5th?
every week. We should just
we
record it and just play back.
We're down. There's a big election coming
Big
up
election.
August 5th for the special election for mayor, of course. Everyone needs to get out and vote. Everyone needs to make sure if you can't vote the day of August 5th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the MInot Auditorium, that you go pick up your absentee ballot from the Ward County Administration Building.
How many do you feel will come out this year?
I'm still hovering right around that
You haven't changed.
3 to 3,500.
Did you do a survey on Tuesday?
I had it ready, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
But
it's hard.
Might tonight, since we're gonna do a little bit more. But that's kind of where I'm sitting at this point with it. So if you are interested, I might post it on Facebook. I have
Hey, here we go. City of MInot, or Jennifer Kling with City of MInot. Latest off-ramp update was Monday in the MInot minutia. The off-ramp was a planned DOT fall project spring washed out soil around the culvert that was planned to be replaced. DOT tried an emergency patch that didn't hold, so the lane was closed. The Bobcat is hanging out there to continue to re-asphalt the washout that continues to reappear. The concert culvert is being created. DOT will start repairs soon. End of July was the most recent anticipated start.
So in short, they'll be mad if I go try to drive the Bobcat.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't need you trying to re-asphalt nothing.
No, thank you for that, Jennifer. Honestly,
Absolutely.
fantastic
She said,
update.
I have bridge info too, but y'all talk faster than I type. Maybe we should just get you on.
I think it's time again. It's
time.
overdue at this
Yeah.
point.
Maybe that's a Tuesday project.
Yes, because we're gonna dive into the
We're
MInot.
going deep into the city budget.
Yep, on Tuesday. That's gonna be. I don't know. Might be boring.
Do you
It's
ever-
gonna be it's going to be interesting.
Do you ever think it's crazy that we don't have traffic updates? I know we don't need them. I moved from Oregon. I moved from Portland.
Man, that ain't not. I go to the Twin Cities and I see it on the TV and I'm like,
What?
what is this?
Yeah. So because you would jump in the car, you'd turn on the radio, you're like, all right, we should have traffic updates soon.
Traffic
I-20.
494 is closed in the southbound lane.
405 is slow. There's been an accident there. Looks like there's a couple lanes shut down. You're going to want to take this I-5 to this, whatever.
Or
over
make
here.
sure you plan at least a half hour of wait time in your travel.
Right. And then to be fair, Maps has kind of replaced it some, because if you type in your deal, it's tracking everybody's phone. So it knows where there's a bunch of people at.
It knows where
Dude,
people
it
are.
does. It's crazy. Like that's one thing. When you look at traffic on Maps, that is the thing that makes it most evident of the tracking, in my opinion,
Sure.
that's being done.
Like even the passive tracking. Yeah.
Because
you can tell where there's bottlenecks in traffic.
I was at an event. Okay. We're all leaving the parking lot. There's like 4,000 people. We all leave the parking lot at the same time. I've typed in Apple Maps where I wanted to go, and it shows yellow coming out of the parking lot. I'm like, nobody on the phone said that there was bad traffic right there. Nobody reported that.
It can just, it's taking its own information and
A bunch of people have it
yep.
typed into Maps probably, or it's just tracking the phone straight up.
Yeah.
I don't think it's tracking the phone straight up.
I think it's probably based.
I think it's probably based off Maps. I think,
Sure.
and that's on the spot, because otherwise it has to conclude that they are in a vehicle, that they are traveling, and you could get inaccurate information, because you could all be 20 people could be walking somewhere slow and be like, oh yeah, it's traffic jam right there. No, just 20 people are walking somewhere.
That's true. Yeah. It has to be able to tell that they're in a vehicle.
Right. So it's probably they type spit into maps and nobody's moving. It's like, all right, there's congestion right here.
Something's going on in here. Or on top of that, they are tracking everything. They can tell how fast you're going at a constant time too.
Oh,
Which I don't think that's probably that big of a question. It's just a matter of,
right. If they would use that information for that.
yeah.
Yeah. No, we're being tracked. All right.
Of course. We know that. I mean, it is what it is at this point. I mean,
It is what
I'm
it is.
too deep into it. They know what I'm doing. They know where I've been. They know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you going to do? You don't know, but they do.
Exactly. They probably have a better idea.
You're
than
going
me.
to the fair today.
I am. You want to come with?
Nope. But I might. So, all right. Well, I think that's a wrap, bro.
Yep. Make sure to check out later this morning or early afternoon. I have that interview with Marvin
That's
Nelson
right.
coming out.
What did you guys talk about?
We talked about a few different things, energy, the Ethics Commission. Main thing we talked about, he gave us a really good history and background to the redistricting issue that's happened in the state over the last 5 years since the census. That's now going all the way up to the Supreme Court. He gave us a lot of background on how the census happened, how it changed things, and why this is the first subdistricting, subdividing in a district in North Dakota legislatures.
Very cool. Very
It'll be
cool.
an interesting interview. Make sure to check out that. And then Tuesday, we're going to have deep dive into budgets. Talk about MInot, talk about Ward County, who's coming across some issues with trying to find the necessary cuts to stay within that 3% cap. And
Yeah. Well, Ward County, they're struggling.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Like MInot's got it more or less, I mean, there might be some questions about how they can swing some of the loophole stuff and the budget stuff. Still trying to figure that all out, but I look forward to really diving
There's
into that.
honestly a really good article put out by the MInot Daily News on it.
There was, yeah.
And
Jill
it was very depressing.
a little bit. You're not wrong. Gonna go back and watch that whole meeting before Tuesday.
But
and
it sounds like and we're gonna talk budget. Tuesday's all about budget.
yeah,
Maybe a construction update. We're not sure. That's on the spot. We're not sure. But it's all about budget. And the Ward County seems like they're at deadlock on some issues, though. They got some stuff to work through because there was the proposal to go and take away some of the benefits that would save a ton of money. But that was like, no, we're not going to cut there.
and then
But then they're talking about looking at people. It's just a really interesting.
and on the flip side, they're saying
situation.
that it's necessary to add like extra staff to
Yeah.
the county jail so
Right,
they can make
yeah.
sure everything is
Compliance.
actively observed at all times. And
because they're out of compliance right now,
Yeah.
so they're trying to appeal that. But
it's they're like what, $1.5 million short of where they need to be. And
yeah, if you want to get the scoop on that, go read MInot Daily News.
Yep.
They have an article on it. Otherwise, hold on till Tuesday. We're going to be talking city budget and county budget.
Heck yeah, my guy. I look forward to it. And probably some kind of fair recap at that point. Sure, we'll have
Maybe.
final numbers. I don't know.
Maybe some final numbers.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see where they're at. Well, I mean,
We'll see what happens tonight. I might have some fun stuff to share with some people too.
okay. Ashley Lawson, under settings and privacy and security with iPhone, you can see it's broke down on what's being tracked with reset updates on the newer phone. That's right, because iPhone actually acts like they care about your privacy, like for real.
They give you the feeling that they care.
They do, because the government wanted into somebody's phone. They're like, no, we're not helping.
It's true.
We made it where it was secure. We care about our customers more than the government.
Secure is secure.
So you get to see the security with apps and anything. So that's worth checking out, seeing where you're tracked, and you can edit those settings.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, the Apple's business model though is epic. So they go and this is a deal that I don't think enough people know about. So first off, they adjusted their tracking settings because people frustrated about tracking. So now you have to consent to being tracked. If you're on Facebook, you have to consent to Apple that you're fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's crazy. Okay. And so then take that a step further though. They go and they charge 30% on purchases that you make through apps on there. Okay. So yeah. So it's not, I don't know that it's like if you go buy from Target that there's that, but like Facebook, if you go and run an ad campaign from your phone, I'm pretty sure you'll find an extra charge if you do it on your phone.
Really?
Yeah, because Facebook charges it there. but they take a ton of money from their goal is to just have the vendors pay for it.
Sure.
And they take a ton of money from them.
Wow, I did not
Yeah.
know that myself.
Well, that's some good passive income if you're Apple.
Yeah, you're darn right there.
That'll make your stakeholders happy.
Exactly. That's why that stock just keeps going up and up.
Yeah,
To
not
the
fast
moon,
enough for
right?
me. So, but anyways, all right. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And TikTok is this way too now. Yeah, it's a pain. It's a real pain. You're just trying to like launch an ad campaign from your phone real fast. No, better not do that. That's an extra
Just
30%.
kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, your $100 budget just substantially
Almost doubled,
increased.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways, thanks for watching this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel.
Appreciate everyone commenting.
Absolutely. It's been a fun episode. Thanks for watching. We're looking forward to August 5th.
Yes.
See you next time.